Hello, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Sims 4 Love Island. We are in episode 21, will you believe it now? We are getting right into this series, and last episode was one to clear the air and like get back on good terms, and Lily has, I think she's done very well. Like last episode was a real her. She was just being nice, being friendly, just being her cute self, and yeah, it's really worked out. And yeah, now she can just move on with the rest of the group and just enjoy her time right now. These two, I think, are going to become friends, so that's what I'm just doing, just to start things off right now. Just having a good time. I think they actually are friends right now, so that's good. Just discuss interests and stuff, just anything that could like just get them closer together. And because I think these two kind of have been quite similar. Obviously they've been with a couple of guys each, but I don't think they're at all alike, but I think it's good that they're making friends. The only one left in the villa right now is Kyle, because Kyle's just trying to get over, obviously last episode him and Amanda just like had to speak, and it's just best they were friends. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this. So at the moment Kyle wants to become friends with April, so I think that could work. He can ask about day and stuff. He needs to just do anything he can just to cheer himself up, and it looks like he just wants to get to know April a bit, you know. Brighton day. What's Jordan up to? Is it? Oh, he's eating. Oh, that's fine. He wants to become friends. Talk about cooking. Why not? Get to know. Discuss logic puzzles. I don't know, anything. Tell engaging story. What's Amanda feeling after, obviously... Oh, she wants to just have a chat with Jordan. Obviously, I think they're decent friends, I want to say. She's actually still decent friends with Kyle, because there's nothing there right now. She hasn't got anything romantic with anyone in the group. And potentially, like, one day a new guy will come in and she'll be happy. I don't know. It's one of those where it's hard to tell. So yeah, it's just nice from everyone's point of view of what's actually happening. Okay, they're quite close to becoming friends, I think, so... Okay. Flatter. That's about day. Debates game strategy. What's Lily up to? Abby. Go up to Jordan, have a bit of a flirt, you know, have a bit of a kiss hands. I think even a hip bump, you know. Just get them going from strength to strength, you know, woohoo as well. Where's James at? He's playing at the table right now. What does he want to do with April? He just wants to be funny with April. Options. Funny. Tell funny story. You know what? For now, I'm gonna get rid of woohoo with Lily. He wants to make out with her. Okay. I think James is gonna be coming from downstairs. Oh, upstairs. Yeah, there he is. Come on, James. Shake a leg. Passionate kiss. Okay, everyone stood still right now. Okay, that didn't really work. Let's just get rid of that anyway. Okay, these two are right now in a very decent place. What's Lily think of the whole situation now? She's just a sweetheart. Be friendly with Kyle. Let's get rid of that one. She wants to woohoo with James. Interesting. You know what, guys? I think right now I'm gonna drop a bombshell, and it's me that's gonna drop a bombshell. I'm gonna do something very unexpected. We are going to be having someone leave the villa right now. There's going to be another dumping from the villa. And this is something I was thinking about doing last episode, because it was episode 20, but I thought, you know what, I thought I wanted just to make everyone just happy again and just see what happens. So yeah, it's very, 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 very interesting. But like last time, we are going to be talking about everyone and seeing the pros and cons of it. And obviously there is going to be a bottom 3. So yeah, let's right, so let's click on this one. Let's go to manage household and transfer Sims between households. So these are the 8 we currently have in the villa. And right now everything seems okay. Well, except for Kyle, but I think Kyle will get past it. Right, so what we're going to do, like last time, we're going to highlight everyone and then we're going to talk through each one, and then obviously 3 are going to be in the bottom 3 and they are risk from being dumped. So let's start with Lily, just because she's the new girl. I think Lily, like I said last episode, I think she's been portrayed all wrong. I think that she's not that type of girl where she's just going to sleep around with different guys and try and steal guys. I think she's more the carefree, which we've seen in the last episode, where she's just been cute. She's been doing other things to other people. She's been getting to know other people. I think she's made friends with like April now and like Abby. So, and the thing is, she's still relatively new. So for that reason, she's going to continue, because she's only still just joined realistically. So she hasn't had a chance to do much. Obviously she's done quite a bit, but because she's brand new, she's not leaving, so she is safe. The next person I am going to talk about is April. Let's talk about April. So April and Mark, and that, like, ever since they got together, they've been a fine couple, except for when Lily just, I think it was literally just like complimented appearance or something that it's classed in this game as like a romantic thing, and I think Mark just saw that and he got sad. But that's nothing to take them away from each other. I think they're going to be one of the strongest couples, along with like Jordan and Abby. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But the decision I have decided to make with April is she's safe, and it's purely on the basis that she is actually getting along with quite a lot of the housemates now. She's actually become one of the most popular people to go to, and a lot of people want to have whims about her. So James wants to be friendly with her and be funny with her. Lily and her are becoming friends, which is nice. It's nice to see 2 girls become like decent friends. And like her and Mark, I think, are going to go from strength to strength. Obviously that doesn't mean that Mark's going to be safe. He could be in the bottom 3 for all now. You know what? Well, let's go on to Kyle, I think, now. So obviously Kyle in the last few episodes has been on a downward spiral. He's been sad for a couple of reasons. Obviously first, he was sad, but I think the first thing he got sad from was obviously Amanda, which was before the first dumping, and ever since then I think he got jealous when he saw Lily and James together, I want to say. Obviously since then, now he has actually become single. I thought it was just the best thing to do for them to end on good terms, him and Amanda, even though Amanda, you can tell that she still definitely has feelings for Kyle, and I think Kyle still has feelings for Amanda, but I just think long term it was best for them to just be friends and just meet new people. I think that was the main thing. Kyle has had an easy journey up until the first dumping, realistically, but ever since then it has actually not really worked out for him. The decision I've made for Kyle is an interesting one, because I thought about this in 2 ways. One of me was thinking, you know what, he's been sad, he's now single, he should see who comes in and gives them a go. So I have taken that in consideration, but Kyle is not safe. He's not safe, and I will like discuss. Oh, actually, no, I'll say the reason why I think he's not safe is because I think it's just the fact that he reciprocated the flirting from Lily, and like, I don't blame him for that, because if you look at her, she's stunning. So who wouldn't flirt back with her? But I think he hasn't dealt with Amanda very well, and it just hasn't been the same ever since the first time that Kyle became sad because he thought that Amanda was doing something with someone else. But yeah, I just think that Kyle right now is probably the most unsafe he's been, because last like dumping, it didn't cross my mind that he could leave. Let's go on to his best mate Jordan now. Jordan and Abby have had the easiest ride in this, but saying that, it was last episode, I saw that Abby wants to flirt with April, which is the first lesbian thought, let's say, because the first gay thought was Jordan with Kyle. So I don't know, I feel like right now Jordan and Abby are that couple where they want to be together, they love each other to bits, but both of them have thoughts about others of the same sex. They know that both of them aren't persuaded by people of the opposite sex. So Jordan isn't tempted by another girl, Abby's not tempted by another boy. But I don't know, they seem like one of those couples that just want to experiment with other people while still in a happy relationship. But obviously I haven't acted on it yet, but if it obviously keep on being a recurring thing, then it's going to be a thing. But Jordan's had a very easy ride, he's had such a great time in the villa. So the decision I've actually decided with Jordan, and this could be a big decision. Jordan is safe. I bet all you thought that I was going to say he's not safe. Shame on you. Shame on you. He's a brilliant sim. What are you on about? But let's get to Abby. Let's get to Abby now. She, like Jordan, easy ride. She's a great girl, and right now she's starting to form a friendship with Lily. Lily has redeemed herself in my eyes. She's been brilliant in the last episode, and so far this one. Obviously cooking breakfast for the whole villa, and everyone actually just naturally going over, getting a bite to eat, and getting to know Lily a bit better, getting to know the real her, which is nice. And Abby is one of those people that's taken time out to like really get to know Lily. And she is still the sweetheart of the group, and maybe Lily down the line is going to compete with her for that title, but her and Jordan are strength to strength, and like Jordan gets along with everyone pretty much, and I think like Abby's starting to get to like, she's getting on the same level where she's getting to know and like getting along with quite a lot. But that being said, she has obviously started to have thoughts about other people in a flirty way. Obviously it's a girl, so it wouldn't really affect Jordan, but in this game it would if he ever saw them, and it would kill Jordan. So I've taken a decision to do this. Abby's safe because they're a power couple. In real life right now, in Love Island, Jack and Danny are the power couple. They are the best. They just get on so well, everyone loves them, and Jordan and Abby right now are that, and it's just been natural, it's just been fun. Every time I see them together when I'm not controlling, they're just with each other, they're just laughing, they're having fun. They've got to know each other as best friends as well with the green bar, and they've filled out both bars and with the romantic candy friends one, so which is fantastic. Obviously another reason why I want to keep both of them in is because they haven't been tested. I want to see someone to come in that wants to get to know one of them and maybe pursue more. So that's going to be interesting. So obviously we've spoken about Kyle, who's not safe, so we've got 3 remaining. Let's talk about James, I think. Let's talk about James, yeah. So James has obviously been with 3 girls, I want to say now, in a sexual way and like flirting way. Obviously he started with April, and that was that was destined to doom, basically. But then he was getting to know Sophia, and that seemed like the real deal. Obviously, she's now left, so he's had to go back to the drawing board, really, and see who came in. Lily came in. Originally, he didn't really show much towards her, but then like he started to get to know her a bit, and obviously right now he's the most in there with Lily, and it seems like that could be potential. But there's always just something that keeps bothering me with James, and it's the fact that he seems to be one of the only people that are single. So it kind of seems forced upon with whoever he's with. It seemed a bit forced upon ish with April, but it seemed like it was nice at the start, but obviously it turns out that she wanted to pursue Mark a bit more. Then it was a bit forced with Sophia, and that was one of the reasons why Sophia left. That I just thought, I think her time was up. And it seems because obviously now when Lily came in, she was the only single girl, everyone else was in a couple, that it was forced upon with Lily. Obviously now though Amanda is single, but I just don't know if James would be interested in getting to know Amanda. So I've taken the decision for this, and this one's actually quite a tough one, because do I see where it goes with Lily? Do I think that James is just playing himself as well as everyone? I don't know. But James isn't safe. James isn't safe. So now I have a decision between Mark and Amanda. And let's actually talk about Mark, I think. Yeah, I could have done this the other way around, but it don't matter. Mark, in the last 5 episodes, has been very quiet. I think he did so much and risked so much to get the girl he wanted, and now he's got it. He's actually gone into just like a husband sort of mode, like what Jordan and Kyle have been, and Jordan still is technically, where it just seems everything's just going well. He's just getting nowhere. Every time I see him and April together, they're kissing, they're just getting along. Obviously there was that blip where he saw her and Lily just being friendly pretty much, but in this game it's just classed as a romantic thing to compliment someone's appearance. Like, just it's a bit annoying with that. But yeah, Mark's been one of the best Sims for entertainment, and since then he's not done too much. But obviously with my reasons with April, I want to see how far April and Mark can go. And with Mark it's no different. And Mark's safe. Mark is safe. So that means that Amanda isn't safe for the second time in a row. And I'll obviously say my reasons. Her and Kyle are now single. They have broken up on good terms, where they're still happy to be very good friends. Like, she's friends with a lot of people in the villa. The only question of why, or to be fair, she was very close to leaving last time because she wasn't very entertaining. It looked like she had all eggs in one basket with Kyle. Now she has no romance with any of the housemates, and in a sense, I just don't see I don't see her going for anyone that's currently in the villa. Obviously right now someone is going to be leaving and someone's going to be coming in, so in her mind, because she's the only girl that's like in the bottom 3, if one of the guys left, then potentially her guy can come in. But with Amanda, like, I don't know, it's sometimes it looks like she doesn't make enough effort. Even when she was sad and Kyle was sad, Kyle was the one that initiated, and I didn't actually, I'm gonna admit this, I didn't actually like how she was able to so easily take Kyle back. Obviously since then it's ended, and I think that's for the right reasons. Right now, which I've only just realised, the bottom 3 are all single, so they're not really devastating anyone. James right now, I think he's closest with, I don't know, he's probably not close with like anyone like massively, so if he was to leave I don't think it would ripple too much throughout the villa. Amanda is pretty decent friends with a lot of people, including Kyle. So if Kyle was to leave, she'd be devastated. If Amanda left, then potentially Kyle would be devastated. If Kyle was to leave, Jordan would be devastated because they are best friends. I thought it was difficult sending Sophia home or sending her to another household, but this one's a lot tougher because obviously we're further in, there's a bigger connection to everyone. Right, I'm gonna, like last time, I'm gonna uncheck them and let's choose the household. So these guys will be joining Sophia at Crane residence. So they will be joining Sophia. But I'm not going to take that into consideration. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to send James then, because he had a thing with her, so he can carry that on. Okay, I've made my decision, and this is purely because I think it's the right thing to do for this sim. But the second person to leave Sims 4 Love Island and will leave the villa immediately is Kyle. Alright, let me explain this because I know you're going to be watching Jordan, I know you're going to be watching Mark, I know you're going to be watching Charlotte. So welcome to the series. I think at this stage you're probably low down it because you've only just started watching. But I think Kyle, he's not a lost cause. I think he could have found someone else. I think one of the reasons why I think that his time in the villa is up is because I think every time he'll see Lily and James together, he's going to get sad. Because he was never at the stage with Lily where they were romantic, and then he could have the option to just be friends so they can both be happy. So I think for his happiness is one of the reasons why they're taking him out. Obviously, everyone would have loved to see him say it. I think Jordan's going to be devastated with this. But it also means that Jordan, it makes it easier on him because obviously there's been those, from both of them, from Kyle and Jordan, there's been that flirt between them, which like has come up as whims. Obviously, Jordan's losing his best mate in the villa, and for Jordan, it's so tough because I just realised he lost Sophia and they got on quite well as well. So it's very tough on Jordan, but I do think it's the right thing to do. But here's the twist, and this is where it gets interesting. For me, at least. Actually, I'm just gonna come clean. 3 people, yes, 3 people are gonna be leaving the villa. Kyle's not the only one. All 3 that were in the bottom 3, all of them are leaving. And I've taken this decision purely based on the fact that I think all of their times in the villa, for now at least, potentially they could come back, are over. I think Amanda, like I've already said, I don't think she's going to have anything romantic with anyone in the villa. So, because it's Love Island, and you're here to find love, her time is up. I think James is forced too many relationships, and I think that it doesn't look like he's destined to find the one. But that being said, any of these are likely to come back. So all 3 of them are going to be transferred. So right now there's only going to be 5 people in the main villa and 4 people at the Crane residence in Oasis Springs. Meaning that one positive is James and Sophia will be reunited, see if that actually is real, and they could be a thing. Also, Kyle and Amanda, You never know, they could give it another go, or they might just stay as friends. It would have been easy to keep either Kyle and Amanda in to see if they could find a new person to get along with. The problem with the people left, the Sims left in the villa, is there's two couples in Jordan and Abby and Mark and April, meaning that Lily has no one right now. But obviously next episode, 3 new housemates, yes, 3 new housemates will be joining the villa, meaning that Lily potentially could have 2 new guys, she could have 3 new guys in, like, which would be interesting. Like, anything right now can happen. But guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. This is obviously a shock eviction because it came out of nowhere. I was going to leave it until like episode 25, but I thought, you know what, after what's happened in the last few episodes, obviously the last episode was great, everyone was getting along just nicely, but as we all know, when things are going very well in the villa, that's when something will happen. That's what in real life, that's when like Caroline comes into it and just drops a bombshell, when everything seems nice, everyone seems happy, coupled up and whatever. This is the bombshell. What I want to know from you guys, actually no, I can't even say this because I'm going to be recording and making the Sims next episode. So, because what I was going to say is, I want you to vote on one of the 4 people to come back in. None of the 4 right now are going to be coming back in straight away, because there's no point of James leaving, Kyle leaving or Amanda leaving just to come straight back straight away. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I've really enjoyed this episode just purely on the basis that it's going to twist up things, it's going to make it more interesting, it's making it crazy. But 4 of the original housemates are still here, 4 have now left, so it's been cut in half. Lily obviously is still brand new and she's staying in the villa, and let's hope that she can find someone that is the one. Like, I know Lily and James were getting along quite nicely, but I think she can find someone better for her. I'm not saying that James is bad at all, but I think she deserves a fresh start now. She gets along with April, she gets along with Abby, which is a coincidence, but they're still in it. John gets along with everyone. Mark is here purely because he's in a relationship. I think he could have been struggling if he wasn't with anyone, because the last few episodes he hasn't done much. But guys, if you have enjoyed this episode of Sims 4 Love Island, be sure to click that like rating. Leave comments down below of, did you see this coming? Do you think it's fair? Do you think that someone should have been given a second chance in the villa, like Kyle, like Amanda, like James? Leave every feedback. Subscribe if you're new, but until next time guys, goodbye.